So, welcome to Tales of Dawn, living in her unfinished box truck. Right now, I am getting by in my box truck without it built out because I don't have the money yet. I just had the money to get the box truck. Also, in a part of that planning, I knew I wanted to sell my old van as a camper with as many camper things as possible. Like, that was the plan. I received it as a camper. I wanted to send it out as a camper. And if somebody wants to renovate it or pull it all out or sell all the camper stuff, not my bag. I just wanted to advertise it as a camper to somebody who was maybe looking for something that was ready to go. Part of that plan meant I was leaving my fridge and my stove in the camper van. Now, the fridge wasn't as big of a deal because I'd already been sent another fridge to review, and I just put that one to the side while I was box truck shopping. For the stove, I thought I was going to have to borrow the stove from the camper van for a while I waited on this. Now, my long-term plan for this Camp Chef oven stove combo was to build, obviously, like a countertop and then drop this into a place. There's tons of people who have used this camping oven, this camping stove oven in their builds. And it's really easy out of the box. It can use those little green bottles, but you can also attach a hose to it and attach it to the bigger propane bottles as well. So it basically runs off propane. It's your standard camping stove, except in this case, it has an oven. Now, I know there's other ways to do oven in van life. I mean, like, I've done all kinds of things with pots and pans to warm things up that were intended for the oven or normally baked in the oven. And of course, if you're around campfires a lot, you can exploit that. I know this is a weird angle, and I'm in a place where I can stand up, so I'm going to stand up. I was just trying to keep the box in frame. So tonight, I'm going to use this for the first time. I'm going to take it out the box. Luckily, it came the day after I moved into the box truck, so I never had to take the stove out of the camper van. So the red stove, the Primo stove, which I actually bought recently, is in the camper van, and I have this stove, and at some point I'll have a pretty kitchen to put it in. But until then, I still gotta eat, and I have to eat in here. So what I'm doing right now is I don't have any windows in the box truck. I do have a sliding door, and so I'm cooking right in front of the door with the front windows cracked, and that's basically my ventilation. My next big thing is a roof vent. I actually want two, but I want to get at least one in here as soon as possible, just to make me feel slightly more comfortable about cooking. Because the thing about the camper van is I didn't have a roof vent either, but all of my windows popped open well, not all of them, but my door windows in the back and my door windows on the barn doors all popped open. And of course, I could roll down my front windows or crack my front windows when I was cooking. I don't have that situation here. I'm in literally a metal box, so my best choice is to cook in front of the pass-through into the cab and then have the front windows cracked. But I'm going to get this out the box, and I'm going to make me some dinner. Alright, so I did it. I got it on, I got the burners working, I got the oven on, so I've done that for the first time. I panicked for a second because I thought it was missing the regulator, and then I found it. So yeah, let's get to making some dinner. So I may have overbaked my veggie pot pie a little bit, but not too much. It's a little more brown around the corners than I expected. But that's good news. That means it's working. So that thing's a win. Can't wait to have a real kitchen in here and be able to insert it into a nice little countertop situation. But for now, I have it, it works, and I got dinner. So thanks for hanging out for this short video about the stove oven combo. I have way more ventilation now for anybody who's worried, and honestly I just love this thing. It's one of my best purchases, totally worth the money. I'll link it down in the description if anybody's interested in it. Thanks to all of my Patreon and YouTube membership supporters, and thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next video.